What's up, this is GM, and before I start, I want to tell you about TubeBuddy. In case you don't know, TubeBuddy is a free website that will help you manage and grow your YouTube channel. Thanks to them, some of my videos even show up as top results. Want to give them a try? Check the description below for the link.
I think I have just fallen in love. This is Nootry's L16 gaming computer speaker. This thing is beautiful. It is a budget gaming speaker that I think really is better than a lot of speakers that I've used for both computers and just for casual use. This thing is amazing, and I want to go and show you what we have inside the box. So inside the box, we have our speaker itself, the L16, and then we have a manual, and as always, I like to show you what it says inside in case you've lost your manual, and hopefully it's focusing okay. And if there's anything you need to read on this, please do pause. I'm gonna go and switch to the other side. Again, if there's anything you need to read off of this, pause and please read, because I know some people lose their manuals, so I wanna make sure there's a place for you to find it easily. And then we have this thing. This is a dongle to switch a USB-A to a USB-C. And this is important for those of you who use Apple or have certain Android devices, because it allows you to use the speaker on those devices without having to use the Bluetooth feature, of course. So let's go ahead and focus up on the speaker itself. This is a bar speaker. Overall, it has some great features. It has two 8-watt speakers, totaling 16 watts. It has 6 RGB light modes, which just look fantastic. It has a 1-button control, which is this knob. It controls everything from volume to Bluetooth to turning on and off, the LEDs, everything. Bottom, we just have some nice foam to not really prevent slipping necessarily, but kind of does that at the same time, even though I don't think that's really its complete intended, function. I guess it's more so not to scratch up your table. But yeah, that is kind of the gist of what you need to know about this speaker. Oh, and of course, it is a plug and play, no driver needed with the USB-A here. So you'll notice I do have my laptop in the back, and that's because we will be doing an audio test with one of my videos. So let's go ahead and plug it in. And with that, you see it turns on with that beautiful RGB lighting mode. And I want to go ahead and tell you, the audio controls, yes, is with the knob, but let's say that you've maxed out this knob, the audio all the way, maxed out, and you feel like you still can't hear too well. Well, check the audio on your device, because they have separate audio controls, so you could have this one maxed out, but this one could be at like 5%. So you want to make sure you max out both if you're trying to see the loudest it can get. We're not going to max out both today because I don't want to bust my speaker when I just got it, and honestly, it's loud enough at the range I'll have it at, which will be about 50% on my laptop and 100% on the speaker itself. So before we get to that, I want to show you the knob functions. So again, volume up, volume down. If you press it once, it will change the lighting mode. So right now we have kind of like a flowing RGB lighting mode. Press it once, and this will actually change with the beat. And I'll show this again once we get to the video, because obviously there's no music playing, so you can't see it changing with that. The next one is going to be a wave. I guess it's like a breathing or so. It's just kind of changing the color over time. Then we have static modes, red, blue, green, and then it goes off. And now we're back to the RGB. So that's the gist of that. If you double press it, we go into Bluetooth mode, which I'm not going to do because I'm going to use it plugged in. But I will go and tell you, when I used it with Bluetooth mode, it uses Bluetooth 5.3, no lag, no latency, nothing that I could tell when using it both with my laptop in Bluetooth and my phone in Bluetooth. And I use one of my older phones as well just to see if there's any difference, and again, no issues whatsoever. If you hold it down, you can actually turn it off. So I'm holding it down and you see it just turned off. And there is a beauty to this, because usually when you turn something off like this, you would still have to unplug it for the audio to start coming through your device. Not in this case. When you turn it off from here, the audio will automatically start coming from the device itself. So that's really nice. You never have to unplug it if you just want to switch audio sources like that. And then of course, hold it again to turn it back on. And that's pretty much the gist of all of the functionality that it has. So let's go ahead and do a quick audio test. And I don't know if my GoPro is going to adjust for the audio. It probably will, but it should give you a good idea of at least the quality of the audio. So real quick, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna play it now with the mode where it changes with the beat.
What's up, this is GM, and before I start, I want to tell you about TubeBuddy.
So I really like that mode, and that's why I have fallen in love with this really cheap speaker, because it's cheap, but packs a huge punch. And I really love the lighting modes, especially the one that changes with the beat. It's really loud, and the quality is really clear, which is really great to see and hear, because I was a little worried. Usually when you go budget, you might be skimping out on something. The only thing I can say that could be improved is the bass. I would say the bass is still clear and easy to hear on the speaker when playing music. The only thing is you're not gonna get like a room shattering, just shaking all over the place type of bass, which of course I wouldn't expect to with a speaker like this, but that's usually the type of questions I get about speakers that I review. So I just wanted to bring that up. That is probably the only fault if that is something you're looking for, but once again, that's not something I actually expected of a speaker like this. This is more so for, you know, decorating your whole gaming setup, getting a little bit more audio out from your device. Overall, I think it serves its function really, really well. And for me personally, I like how it looks with my Alienware. So I'm gonna just switch it back to the default RGB mode, because my Alienware also has RGB modes on the sides and on the keys and everything. So this matches up really well with it. And then it's black, so it matches up with the color of the Alienware. So it looks like it's just a native part of my setup, which personally I just really love. So that's it for this video. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. And of course, I always have links in the description below for the product, so go check it out, because it's on sale right now too, I believe. So you want to catch this while you still can. So that's it for this video. Hope to see y'all next time.